We have a beautiful live bait population in the spring and summertime right offshore. It's just a matter of putting some sabikis on the boat, a couple poles, one for bottom fishing, one for the surface. So, 6 rods, and we're ready to go fishing.
Simrad's Into the Blue, presented by Yellowfin, with Captain Scott Walker and Captain Steve Roger.
Yesterday, we had a little small window of opportunity with weather to go fishing. I mean, you take the time to come up here and fish with me, and we just got to take advantage of what time we have. We got the yellowfin, we got the speed, and I just love the fact that I can just take a handful of poles out, catch a few live baits, and go fishing. Sometimes I just want to go fishing and just chill out. And, up here, I'm always trying to impress you a little bit. We really have it kind of easy when you can just go out there and catch that live bait in a few minutes, and then a few minutes later, leapfrog from wreck to wreck and see what's on each one. I just love doing that. For me, there's no pressure.
Clean fishing. That's what it is.
Oh, yeah, that's what you
come in at the end of the day, the boat's clean, as long as you don't catch a triggerfish and he spits up a bunch of junk on you. But it's clean fishing. What? Give me some of that.
Suds, baby. We have a beautiful live bait population in the spring and summertime right offshore. It's just a matter of putting some sabikis on the boat, a couple poles for different techniques, one for bottom fishing, one for the surface. So, 6 rods. I had 2 bait rods, 2 sailfish rods, and 2 down rods, and a handful of sabikis and some leads, and we're ready to go fishing. Being that the yellowfin is super safe, we got all the great Simrad electronics, we know where the cells are. As soon as it quit raining, we just threw everything on the boat and went. And 5 minutes later, at 50 miles an hour, we're catching pilchards, thread fins, even a goggle eye. And then it's just a matter of bouncing, leapfrogging from wreck to wreck to wreck back to Duck Key. And at any time, I'm never more than 6 miles from safety of the marina and safe harbor. So we could just keep watching the clouds, watching the storms, and keep fishing.
I'm liking your PFA, bro. Positive fishing attitude.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty chipper this morning.
I love it. I do this every day. Every day. But I call
Which part are you talking about? Hanging out with me?
That's the part.
That's the part you want to do every day, all day?
Yeah.
I'm doing it.
Here, take this one.
All right.
Not happy.
Not happy about that?
No.
Scotty, what we got going on here, bro?
Well, we got a break in the rain. We're out here 150 feet, one of my mutton spots. We are going to drop on it. 2 baits on the bottom and 1 on the top.
Little baby drip, not even moving much. That'd be good.
Yeah, once we find where they're laid up on this spot, we are just going to fill our freezer. What do you got, baby?
I got something going straight to the bottom.
Come on, man.
No current, they're swimming up to the top.
Wow.
Might be a sandbar.
Catch him up.
I've seen when there's no current, man, I've seen them bottom fish, dive and come right up. And he's kind of acting bottomy.
You don't think it's a tuna or a bonita?
It could be, but.
Did he go down?
He went down, that was the.
He certainly got 140 feet pretty quick. Oh man, what do you think you got?
Gonna be a kingfish.
You think a king?
Yeah, and I got lucky and got him with mono.
That head shake, right? I get it.
But this Max Quattro, man, it gets down, so quick. Even on the surface bait, it's just 25%, thinner diameter.
Do I want to keep a kingfish? We got plenty of food in the freezer. I think I'll let it go.
All right.
Okay.
So I'm trying to advocate catch and release in the marathon area.
You just told me you were going to dive in there and kill every single fish on this wreck.
In the old days, I said I would have done that.
Now, you've done all the hard work. As soon as I grab this leader, I'll be hero or zero. And that is an awesome fish.
We'll have him nice and tired for you.
We'll see. I'll get bit on my birthday.
Don't get bit on your birthday.
What's up? One more time around. That leader's been on both sides of his mouth. All right.
I'm gonna say it now. If he goes away, ain't no big deal. We're gonna let him go anyway.
I want to get a hold of him.
I do too. No wire.
Wow, he's still got that.
I still haven't seen the hook.
I'm a little bit impressed with whatever we got going on here. I think I just saw it that time, but it's now it's on the right side.
Were you just giving me a compliment? It
Yes,
could have been my angling skills.
Yes, I'm giving you some props.
All right, here comes the ninja grab. Whee! Good job, bro.
First try.
Nice fish,
Oh,
man.
it's all nicked up. Keep it tight, keep it tight.
No, pull it out. Flip him over and pull it out.
I'm not putting my hand anywhere near those teeth.
I got it. Flip him over. You gotta be quick, boy. We've both been bit.
All right, now that is a quality kingfish, buddy.
Awesome, man. Let me get some sunlight on them. Yeah. And then what you do with those, and you know, it's the torpedo release is the best way.
I'm getting ready to. You go with this?
Yeah, man. You know, that torpedo release forces the water through their mouth into their gills, and it's just, you know, the best way to do those pelagic torpedo-shaped fish, you know?
Wow, he is slimy.
All right, good job. Scotty, put me on another one.
Simrad's Into the Blue, presented by Yellowfin, is brought to you by Hawks Cay Resort, the only key you'll need. Bubba Blade, the ultimate sportsman's knife. Yeti, built for the wild. Shimano. Yellowfin, only in a Yellowfin. And by Key West, Spear One Charters, SeaDeck, and Plano.
What's the species? I'm gonna do you like you do me. What do you think it is?
It's the man.
Is it black grouper? Got you in the wreck?
There's no wreck.
Stop him.
This is target species.
Stop him or pop him.
It's bonita. Smoking up to the surface. I think I know what just ate your bait on the surface.
Oh, farmered it. Oh, and he gave me another chance.
Go! Look at my lead bouncing around out there. There's bonitas everywhere. I could use some bonitas. Everybody can always use some bonitas.
It's really nice to just have those few live baits and be able to drop to the bottom. And it's anybody can bottom fish. It's probably one of the easiest fishing that there is to do. You know, you feel the bite, you reel, you got the fish. But on the surface, that's adding to the situation. No matter what, as soon as we set up, you wanted to throw a flat line out because you never know what you're going to come across.
Always thinking sailfish, baby.
Exactly, and you know, we caught some monster bonitas.
This bonita is 4 feet long. This is the biggest bonita I've ever seen. Seriously. Steve, look at this boy. Look at this thing.
A full-grown one?
Oh, yeah. I can make 5 swordfish baits for this guy. And I'm gonna. The kind you like. Big fatties. Holy cow. It's like Jurassic Park out here today. Golly. Look how long this thing is. They were a little on the large size. I mean, the first one was 3 feet long. I mean, we catch bonitas everywhere we fish, all around the world, and we get them in great numbers. Mexico, Key West, the shrimp boats. We deal with them every day, all season long. But I don't know why those particular batch were so large.
Yeah, no, they were studs. They look like little bluefin tunas.
But, you know, they're going to turn into some nice swordfish. They don't even know.
Yeah, no, I'm taking a couple back home with me.
I believe you are.
Yeah. But even for us, what got us kind of our eyes open was the size of them.
Well, they are super big, and wow, I'm going to get some excellent baits out of this. I'm going to get a perfect 2 or 3, maybe 4 perfect swordfish baits, and I'm going to have all the red meat I need for schoolies for the next month.
That's the other thing why I love them. It's cutting them up for schoolie bait. You go buy a $20 box of squid.
Right.
Or you can just keep a bonita.
Yeah.
And just chunk him up and put him in a Ziploc, throw that in your freezer, and now when you pull up on schoolers, you got handfuls of bait to throw.
Zero cost. There's no reason to ever let them go. I mean, they are They are so useful in so many different ways.
Okay, grab this.
Got him on. Oh.
You want to take this one? I'll deal with that bonita.
No, looks like you might have terra firma.
What?
There's not much catch here usually.
Oh. Stingray.
Wow, that's a double header of lunkers. Got you right where I want you now. All right, swordfish baits acquired.
You go.
Woo! That'll last all June right there.
Got another fish on. This one's floating up. Nice big mutton.
What?
I'm just gonna do one of these. Catch me a nutter. You know, the Merritt Trail trailer for the 36, it makes it so easy pulling that boat out of the water.
Well, I mean, we just did a shoot, and good golly, what we did, putting that boat in the water and then getting it out yesterday, was as simple as having a 19 bay boat on a trailer.
And the thing is, it's all contributed to a well-built trailer. That trailer, the boat spends its majority of its life on a trailer. It fits like a glove. You know,
Absolutely.
There's no pressure points on the hull.
Yeah,
banging.
it's welded
cradled.
for the step hull. So when she's sitting on there, there are no pressure points. She's gonna slide right on there, and she did. That 36 slid right on there, clipped her on, strapped her down, and she was back off to home.
In real time, that's a 2-minute process. It's all aluminum, all stainless steel hardware, all heat shrink cables.
All the lights are LED, and they're all heat shrink, like you
You're
said.
never gonna have any light problems.
There'll be no corrosion on it. It's a trailer for the boat for its lifetime. And without a doubt, for us, knowing that a storm's coming, we just get the truck, hook it up, and drive away. We don't have to worry about, is a tire gonna fail?
You know, you cannot harm that tire. It's gonna last.
You put the boat on a trailer and you decide where you're going to take it to safety. We're lucky we had just moved the boat to Maryland, so we didn't have to deal with the rush of Irma. But if we had been here, we would have just hooked it up and taken off and not had to worry about anything else. And stress is half the battle,
listen,
man.
That trailer's built right. That's it, hands down. They do it right. They know what they're doing. That's why all the leading manufacturers use them, because the trailer's built for these custom boats. You know?
I mean, each axle's 7,000 pounds instead of 6. Every little detail is to make the ultimate trailer.
Yeah, you don't want to be messing around at the ramp. You know, that's a stressful time for everybody. You just want to be in and out. That's the trailer to do it.
The trailer's built like a tank and fits like a glove. Fish on.
Get him, baby. If this is a bonita, that means they're from top to bottom, Scott. But it's floating up. Might be a jack or
Come on, baby, float.
might be a mutton
I need
snapper.
one more snapper for the freezer.
Got another fish on. This one's floating up. Nice big mutton.
What?
I'm just gonna do one of these. And catch me a nutter.
Good.
All right, Scotty.
I got another full-grown bonita too. That's a double-header there, baby.
Take
Target
that.
species, sword bait. Ugh. All right. Life is good.
All right, good job.
Did you get a bottom fish or an AJ?
I'm thinking it's an AJ.
Oh boy.
You're supposed to make me catch these big amberjacks first. Oh,
Every spot's different.
here you go. It's up to you now, buddy.
Find you a black grouper and an African. Perfect day. There he is. I'm gonna de-hook him and release him.
Got it?
Reverse.
Got him like a bass.
Went in twice. That camouflage, so you can't get struck in the eye when they're growing up. All right, here we go. Ready? Oh, that's beautiful there. Never look back. We're actually lucky enough to catch a couple triggers the other day while we were out on the reef. Traditionally, the trigger fish just steal our baits and are a nuisance. But if you can actually hook them, I mean, their teeth are so crazy. They're just like the meanest looking beak you've ever seen. But a couple of them made a mistake. It turns out the mistake was on them. Their meat is pure white and it's absolutely delicious. They're very difficult to fillet. Their hide is like shoe leather, but you get your points started in the soft spots, you can get right through here. And then what they're protecting is the most beautiful white meat. Just go right, you just want to cook this in a hot skillet with salt, pepper, and a little butter. You don't want to do anything crazy with this. It's just so delicate. Look at that, butter. So you're not gonna get a lot of yield off of this, but it'll be a dinner for two right there. That is some good stuff.
Simrad's Into the Blue, presented by Yellowfin, has been brought to you in part by Simrad. Go with confidence. Scales, every degree of water. Mercury Marine, go boldly. West Marine, for your life on the water. And by Ameritrail, Costa, and Power Pro.
Stevie boy, this is your this is the magic spot. We're on a shrimp boat. If you're gonna catch an African, it's gonna be today. It's gonna be right now, because that cloud is calling it a day for us.
Hey, we were fortunate enough to get out here for a couple hours.
I know. We've got what we're after. Wish I'd give you a little more time for an African, but I'd rather get back to the dock on time and dry. Got a really nervous bait.
Lon went and dug a hole in the sand. There you go. Hook gone.
Yeah, baby. Come
Got
on.
one?
Oh, boy.
There you go. Don't lose him.
Where's that wreck?
The Flemish catfish. Don't lose him, Scotty Walker.
There's more barracudas here than you've ever seen in the water. The first two runs are right on the bottom. He's scoping up. Getting dark. Pushing our luck for one last bite. Come on, float, baby, float.
Come on, ID it.
Jack Crevalle, baby.
Jack Crevalle.
Jack Crevalle. All right, it's a Jack Crevalle. I saw him down there. It was overcast, rain was coming, and he got in that pattern down there. I said, oh, we're gonna finish the show with a Jack Crevalle. Steve's gonna be so impressed. I'm not positive.
Was that a visual Jack Crevalle call out or just a guessing Jack Crevalle call?
Visual.
Oh, really?
But he's acting like a pompano now, baby. Pretty silver. It's an African.
You've named quite a few species off. It started out as a bonita.
Well, I was trying to catch an African for you.
Well, thanks for letting me catch it.
You gotta have bait in the water, boss. How about you take that lead off and let's keep it coming nice and easy.
That's a big African too, buddy.
I think it's an African.
Yeah, it is. A big one.
Oh, one last drop before the storm. Now this is a real one, bud. Whoa, he's breaching. Look at that thing. Ha! Ha! That is a stud. Oh man, what a fish.
Pretty fish.
Oh, and he is so good to eat. He's not hooked very well. You might want to.
He's all right.
His
Settle
tail's
down.
really sharp.
I got him.
Okay.
I've dealt with a few of those before.
All right, well.
Hey, you do have him by a
Come on,
piece of
please,
skin.
grab that gap, grab that gap, grab that
I
gap.
got him. I got him.
It's just one little piece of meat.
Bubba, I got you. I got you. I got you, man. I got you. I got you. I got you.
That's what I'm talking about. Happy birthday to me.
Yeah, happy birthday,
Woo!
Eddie.
Look at that. Oh. If it was a big old African, he's beautiful. We're going to have him tonight for dinner. I'm actually going to mount him. I just painted my house, and I have a spot on my wall that he's going to fit beautiful. So I'm going to send him to the taxidermist because I'm giving myself a little birthday present.
There you go.
Those things are super rare. They're the craziest fish. I mean, they look like these big, flat, silver saucers, big eyes, and their meat is just, you've eaten them. They're just so good to eat. They're protected. You know, you're only allowed 2 per trip per day, but it's tough to get to. But sometimes when they're biting, they're there like the amberjacks.
Yeah, it seems like down here it's kind of an elusive fish. You know, it's not something you can really get your finger on.
Yeah,
at least
that's
down
exactly right.
In Key West, it's that way. It's more of a random catch here and there,
Yeah.
and I get it. You know, you put it this way: you spent 30 years running the boat, not fishing, and then this show allows you to grab that pole and listen. There's a bunch of things I want to put on the wall at my house,
Right.
But it takes time. You know what I mean? You have to convince the wife first of all. And that takes time.
Well, what's on your
Swing
bucket
the
list?
deal.
What do we got to put up? What do we got to?
No, I got them already. They're already dead.
You just go get them. They're not mounted yet.
Their lengths are down and everything. Yeah, no, you can.
I'll tell you what. I'll take a picture of mine on the wall, send it to you, and you show Heather.
Yeah.
Say, doesn't that look nice?
Yeah. No.
She'll say, on his house.
Yeah. Over there in that garage.